It was one of those stupid, damn accidents. Hitting your toe against a nightstand. So hard. It's a fracture and a dislocation.
You give me a discount, I buy your villa.
Wow, no way, really?
At that point, I didn't really understand if it was for real or just for the show. None of us expected that.
It all started when I decided to move into the room with Irina and Valeria. Irina welcomed me gladly. We became very close with a contestant named Alicia. And I really like her. She's a very good girl. When I was dragging the mattress there from our living room, I hit my foot against the corner. I analyzed my whole life over the past year, and nothing this absurd has ever happened to me. So it's most likely the evil eye. Something is happening to us and we don't understand what. We've been cursed. We're being completely serious right now. We're hexed. This is our confession. We've been jinxed, it's true. I can cleanse you if you want. Yes, we really do. 100 dirhams from each of you. Actually, I'm that kind of person. I used to hide it. Now I've learned to control my emotions more. There are people in the project that I don't find very pleasant. I feel some kind of evil intentions from their side. Before my fracture happened, a day earlier, my finger on my left hand got stuck in a key. I had to open the door like this. Well, later, of course, I got it out with soap, fine. And the very next day, I broke the toe on my left foot. Irina and I came up with the idea of scattering salt in the bath to cleanse ourselves that way, because it's a very common method. I used it once before. Something is constantly happening to us. You say you're cursed. What makes you stand out? Well, it's like, I don't know, the prettiest? Yes, no.
Alicia talks more with Irina, so like Lera is neither here nor there. We have an extra person now. Last night, Lera came to us with a mattress. Lera moved in because she wasn't very comfortable with the other girls, so she decided to settle with us since we have mutual acquaintances. Valeria, she's fair, but there are some questions about her behavior. Well, for me personally. In general, she attracts attention from the start, yeah. It's impossible not to notice her. But she also tries to attract it through her behavior.
What kind of behavior?
Well, demonstrative.
And that concludes the story of the Great Migration of Peoples. Time to move on to a new class.
We get off the bus with the girls. First of all, I have a feeling of anticipation. Of the unexpected. For one thing, we're arriving at a new place, somewhat unusual, between Dubai and Abu Dhabi. I walk in and see all this magnificence. As soon as we pulled up, I realized it's a cool office on the shore of the bay. It's just wow.
Girls, come on in. Have a seat.
Valentin, you and I are in such a beautiful place. What do you say?
Yes, this place is the color of your eyes. This project is called Jacob & Co.
Yana, the sales manager from Ohana Development, will tell us about it.
I see Yana, such a petite girl. It's great that she immediately makes such an impression.
And where are we?
Is it Dubai or Abu Dhabi? Yana, help us out, we're confused.
A great question. We're located between Abu Dhabi and Dubai. The location is called Al Jurf and it belongs to Abu Dhabi.
We are beginning our geography lesson in a one-of-a-kind location in the United Arab Emirates.
Colleagues, please take a seat. The wealthiest emirate in our country is Abu Dhabi. It consists of natural islands. There are 7 emirates in total, and all of them have access to the coastline and the sea. But at the same time, the water quality and air quality are much more favorable, specifically in the Abu Dhabi area than in the other 6 emirates.
Yana gave a very interesting lecture. You're just spellbound listening to her.
You look at all of this. You listen to how people talk, how gifted they are at speaking. They don't even repeat themselves. I don't know how that's possible. It was a perfectly delivered speech. Let's start with Abu Dhabi. The main islands are Saadiyat, which is considered the cultural island. Moving on, we have Fahid. Currently, it's being developed for residences. The next one is Yas. It's the mecca of all entertainment. Ferrari World, Etihad, Formula One, Disney. After that, we move to the mangrove forests, where everything is protected by the state. This is the Al Jurf zone. Following us is the Gantut territory. It still belongs to Abu Dhabi. And Dubai starts from the Jebel Ali area. This is where the border lies and Dubai begins. Dubai starts with both Jebel Ali Beach and the new, massive Palm Jebel Ali. After that, a major project and a large district is Dubai Marina, and then JBR, and the world-famous Palm Jumeirah. And a connecting bridge, again, a similar concept between the marina and Business Bay, is Dubai Hills. After Dubai Hills, we move into Business Bay, where we have the Burj Khalifa and downtown surrounding it. The financial center, DIFC, is being built around the metro and Sheikh Zayed Road. Sheikh Zayed Road passes through, and on both sides, we have the DIFC Financial Center. Jumeirah Bay is an island. It's considered the island of millionaires, even billionaires. And finally, the latest actively developing district, so to speak, is Dubai Islands. And I liked Ohana the most, a place right on the seafront with stunning landscapes. Economically, of course, Abu Dhabi is in first place because it is the capital of the Arab Emirates. Now, I'll show you exactly where we are located and why it's strategically ideal. Look, we are here relative to Dubai and Abu Dhabi, and it only takes 30 minutes to get to Marina. So, it's an ideal location. You drive this way to Marina, to this part. Then it takes 35 minutes to get to Yas Island, where the Formula One takes place, where Disney will be opening, where we already have the Etihad Arena and all the entertainment for both kids and adults. It's a seaside district. Right now we are in this section. And the sea that we get to see in front of us is over on this side. Perfect. Abu Dhabi and Dubai, what are they doing now? They're developing toward each other, and they are launching all the major projects between Abu Dhabi and Dubai. Why? Because these are the two most successful Emirates compared to the others. By combining their capabilities, they're pushing projects toward each other because the coastlines in both Abu Dhabi and Dubai are already occupied by secondary housing rather than off-plan, which is what we deal with here. If we look at Abu Dhabi, only 30% of the land there is freehold. Freehold is when you buy property and the land beneath it belongs to you. Leasehold is where the land is on a lease. Here, 30% of Abu Dhabi is freehold. The state still holds 70% under its control. For investors and end users, this means great supply control. They control how many units enter the market annually. There is also a massive plan with themed islands. For example, Saadiyat is the cultural island, followed by Fahid and Ramhan, which are residential, and Yas, which I call the mecca of all entertainment because it's a concentration of all the major businesses that generate a huge amount of money specifically through rentals. And all of this is located 35 minutes from our Al Jurf community. Also right here, we have Abu Dhabi International Airport. The growth was enormous last year in 2024, up 28%. Those are good figures for an airport that serves as a direct link for the whole world. In 5 years, it will be the largest airport. The Emirates company is moving here, which means the development of Al Maktoum International will follow the same path as DXB International. Another major project coming from Dubai, just 20 minutes from us, is Jebel Ali, both the new palm and the coastline. The palm is 50% larger than Jumeirah. Jebel Ali Beach stretches for 6.5 kilometers, and it's all for entertainment. It's a public beach. On this coastline, there will be a huge concentration of businesses just 15 minutes from us. Here on the coastline, we have mangrove forests. This will be state protected, and there will be no construction here. I've been to Dubai more than once, and every time I didn't like it, even though I stayed in the very best resorts. For me, there was no soul there, no nature. To me, it's just a concrete jungle. Each emirate has its own sheikh's land. We have Al Nahyan here, and that's where palaces are located. In general, this will all be a very large private zone. No construction will take place here either. This means the first community we choose in Abu Dhabi, off-plan on the coastline, is Al Jurf. This is what the master plan for the Al Jurf community will look like. We are currently right here. It has a beautiful history, starting from the time of Sheikh Zayed, the father of the nation, who unified the Emirates. After Sheikh Zayed's passing, the lands passed to his wife, Sheikha Fatima. Here we have the very first fundamental and unique point. These were royal lands in the past. Now, after Sheikha Fatima decided to make the concept open to people of high net worth, it transitioned to freehold. It is precisely now that investors, especially from other countries, can buy real estate here, and the land beneath it will belong to them. In this community, the concept is about bringing together people of opportunity. What constitutes opportunity? First is having money in your bank account. Second is your position in a company, whether you are the owner, CEO, or COO. And third is who you know. That is, all the neighbors in Al Jurf are people in high positions whose children will attend the same school. It's a gated community. Regarding infrastructure, Shah Wellness Clinic is a major brand and involves big money. It already exists in Spain and Mexico. The third one is coming here. They didn't choose this location by accident, but for the water and air quality. Remember, the mangrove forests mean oxygen in the air, and the water is pristine since we are in the Persian Gulf. Because of this, they are also opening a branch right on the island in front of you. There are 3 marinas. This, again, is a massive business. Marinas mean yachts, and yachts mean money and comfort, because 90% of our clients' community is in villas, which means they have the means to buy a yacht and a place to dock it. Next, a 1.5-kilometer-long park is located inside the community. A green zone is a vital component for capital appreciation and also a key component for your quality of life. Al Jurf Plaza is responsible for the amenities center, the shops, the shopping mall, the restaurants, and the infrastructure for the community as a whole. Development inside the community has already begun. That is, the first and second phases are under construction and will be handed over in 2025 and 2026.
The thing that really hooked me is that many units are already finished. You can already see the construction progress.
Our villas by Ohana are delivered from A to Z, meaning we do the pool, the garden, the facades, and the interior design. All of it is ready, and we are doing this in partnership with the Jacob & Co. brand. And the project the brand is taking on is so high class that it guarantees results. A brand like that would hardly take on a project that might fail. They don't want to tarnish their name. In 3 years, the entire community will be ready. What does this mean for the end buyer? It means no noise, no heavy machinery, and no construction debris. What does it mean for the investor? The highest appreciation for your client happens when the community is finished. The community is located in a natural reserve. This is something you won't find anywhere else right now, in any other emirate. There are trees, deer, gazelles, squirrels, chipmunks, and so on. This is why clients choose to be here. Regarding Jacob & Co., we have two options here. You can choose either villas or apartments. Both are under the Jacob & Co. brand. Jacob & Co. started as a jewelry brand. Beautiful, unique precious stones, and later grew into a watch brand. Now the brand is expanding and developing major positions in new business sectors, including real estate. You will see their influence in real estate through three parameters. First is additional quality control. Usually, if you buy property in the UAE from a developer, you have two levels of quality control, from the developer and from the government. And then your client comes for the snagging. When it's a branded community or branded real estate, you have an additional layer of quality control from the brand because it's their name on the line. For your client, this removes the worry about whether the quality will be good. It will. The second point is infrastructure. Branded communities always come with extra perks in their infrastructure. For example, here we are creating a beach club by Jacob & Co. and restaurants in the style of Jumeirah 1 that you've already seen at La Mer. There will also be sports zones, additional paddle and tennis courts, bakeries, more restaurants, and in the interior parts of the residences, the ground floor will have 8-meter ceilings, just like in resorts and hotels. There will be a cigar lounge, a residence club, a business center, and social clubs where clients can meet partners, spend time with family, or hang out with friends. There are very few branded residences in the world. They are mainly known in Miami, New York, London, and the UAE, Dubai, and Abu Dhabi. Everything we're creating here with Jacob & Co. is in the style of a resort and a hotel. All villas come finished. The exterior, the pool, we see wood here, stone there, and the lighting is also included. The layouts are comfortable. A bedroom on the ground floor for guests or parents, for example. And on the second floor, there are 3 rooms, one of which is the master bedroom. As for the payment plan, as I mentioned, in off-plan, you have 2 opportunities. First, to earn additional appreciation for your clients during the construction phase. Second, to have a comfortable installment plan, so the full amount isn't required all at once. In general, that's everything I wanted to present regarding our project. Thank you!
Thank you!
Just a bit more of your attention. I've looked at many projects already, many interesting developers, and many interesting ideas that resonated with me. But for some reason, your project specifically has interested me the most. I have a small request. Could you tell me more about the 5-bedroom villa? In your opinion, if you were looking at it from an investor's perspective, would you choose it or something else in this budget? Around 10 million dirhams.
Excellent. On the second line, you have a view of both the water and the park. Given the size and what you get for 10.8 million, there's basically nothing else like it on the market.
And what does with design mean?
Everything inside, the panels, natural stone, lighting, the kitchen island, it's all included. Everything behind the TV is also included, except for the chandeliers, but the lighting will be ready regardless. Here we have high panoramic windows, about 3.6 meters high.
And the landscaping?
Yes.
You do all of that too. Is a barbecue area included?
Well, there is no built-in BBQ area. You can bring your own. This area will just be green. The dining area here is already set up. The kitchen is right here. You walk out and immediately have a dining zone, both outside and inside.
Yana, then I have a proposal for you. Call your boss and get his permission. We have an event here. We need to teach the girls how to fill out the documents correctly. You give me a discount, I buy your villa, we close the deal right here, and we're done.
Excellent, excellent. I like your decisiveness. Wow, no way, really?
At that point, I didn't really understand if it was for real or just for the show. None of us expected that. Valentina's buying an apartment, and for a few seconds, I have this moment of disbelief. Then, of course, I share his joy. I think it's very cool when he both wants and is able to do this. Firstly, he inspires us all. And secondly, well, maybe there will be some more surprises for us later.
Girls, my purchase will be a help to you in your sales, because your boss chose this villa out of the huge range of offers and the information he possesses. He invested in this project, and that will help you sell.
Honestly, at that moment, I didn't believe it at all. I was sitting there thinking it's just a setup for the shot, for the filming. He's done well, and by his example, he's showing that this is a great developer. Most likely, he wanted to teach us somehow, plus he probably has his own financial benefits there.
Yana, could you tell us about the documents required, point by point? Because using this deal as an example, we could explain to our students how to properly conclude contracts. We could study it all together.
Let me walk you through the steps. First, we need the documents: passport, email, official residential address, and phone number. 4 items. You send them to us, and then we generate the booking form. At Ohana, we call this the OTP, offer to purchase. Well, the system is the same, booking form or offer to purchase form. It will contain all the information on the unit you've chosen, how much it costs, its size, other details, all your information that you sent us, and there will be an electronic signature right there. It's very convenient. You open your email and sign. That's it. No need to print anything and so on. After that, an invoice for the first 5% is sent to you. The invoice will specify where you can pay, and you make the payment. Later, as soon as we receive it, we send you a receipt, a voucher showing we received the amount, and that serves as proof that we accepted the money from you. Then, work begins on the SPA, the Sales Purchase Agreement. This is the main contract that you hold in Abu Dhabi until the construction of the unit itself, the villa or apartment, is finished. If everything is in order, we sign it, then the signature comes from our side as well, and the main down payment amount is paid. After that, the deal is considered complete.
And for our students, since we're in a show, I'd like to add, when you are communicating with a client and a developer, it's important to discuss the first 5% thing, so the client doesn't have any confusion. Let's say I've made an impulsive purchase. I might drive around, see something else, and decide to buy another unit. If I put down 5% now, it won't be refunded. If I'm told right away that it's non-refundable, that's one thing. For a broker or an agent, that's great. The 5% is in, and the client may be afraid of losing it, so they won't run away. But we need the client to understand the situation. They're ready to lose that 5%, fine. Our segment, the one we often work with, is people for whom this isn't their first or even second house. And they generally don't like the, oh, come on, pay up approach. They like it when they're spoken to normally and calmly, given space to make a decision. And if they get excited, they should get excited on their own, not because you're jumping around them. This is a question that needs to be discussed in advance, whether it's refundable or not.
Valentin. Well done.
The theoretical part is over. Let's go look at the models. First, let's go to the villa Valentin has chosen. This is a 5-room standalone villa, large with exterior design, lighting, and its facades fully decorated. We will also have the pool and the garden. It will all be ready. Here we can look at the ground floor layouts. And here you see the open kitchen and other stuff. And on the second floor, we have 3 bedrooms. The master bedroom and 2 others, here and here, plus a third one with its own bathroom. Furthermore, we maintain a double-height ceiling over the stairs, which ensures you'll always have sunlight. We're moving on to the 5-room, located on the first line of the Crystal Lagoon. This one also comes with a pool and its own entrance to the beach line of the Crystal Lagoon. After the 5-room comes a 6-room, a large 3-story villa. The elevator is included. If you're interested, you can always open the layouts, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd floors. And here is a pool with a fire pit. Insanely beautiful, also with its own exit to the beach line. Well then, girls, the lesson is over. You're all dismissed. After school, a well-deserved rest. Remember the contestants won that quiz show? The day has come. We're off to Barbiha Karaoke and Lounge to properly relax. We're sitting with the girls, and they ask me, how do you like Artyom? How do you feel about him approaching you? But based on his subsequent actions, he's not ideal. Usually when a man is interested in a woman, he takes the initiative, makes moves. Artyom, unfortunately, does not do that. To be given such beautiful flowers so publicly, well, it had a wow effect. I was completely flustered. I even showed Artyom that my fingers were shaking. It was very beautiful, truly. Thank you so much. After that, he invited me to a nearby table so we could sit privately. We were trying to get to know each other better, to see if we could communicate further. What his vision is, what my vision is. Match or no match? In general, the night out went really well. But the next morning, girls had another PE lesson. Valentin's lessons on discipline aren't limited to marching and formations.
As part of our PE lesson, we will be practicing discipline and power walking. I've noticed that some of you move very slowly. If you take that long to get ready and arrive at meetings, your client will be snatched away. So let's train the skill. Your task is to go out to the table outside, take your drink, prepare it, and walk briskly to the end of the street. You must not spill the drink. I'm heading out to give you the signal. Remind you, no running allowed.
I was preparing for a run. I got up early in the morning. I started my warm-up. I warmed up my feet, knees, and hip joints because I actually know about this stuff. I studied it, and I understand that since I have no running experience at all, it's important to at least prepare my body somehow.
Come on, girls, well done. Good job. Good job, finish line. The finish line.
We were fully convinced we'd have to run 3 kilometers, but in reality, it was just power walking with a drink.
More energy, smile. Luba, faster. Well done. Faster, faster, girls. A deal is on the line. I told you not to drink the water. Why is half the glass missing? Faster, faster. The deal is falling through. Excellent. Well done, girls. Your task is to never be late for a deal. Arguments like there's traffic in Dubai or something came up are not accepted. Check the roads in advance, leave early, and arrive 15 minutes before. The client and the deal will not wait for you. This is important, but otherwise you did great. Thanks, everyone. The lesson is over.
Hooray!
As part of this lesson, we want to show you another incredibly interesting project. It is also geographically distant from Dubai, but in the other direction.
Today we're going to be talking about a unique project being built on Al Marjan Island. This is the first casino in the Middle East, and sales manager from Ardee Development, Gönel, will tell us about it.
Let me add something. I know these kinds of projects very well. Few people know this, but I'm a former platinum card holder at the Sochi casino. What did that get me? Free business class flights, a gold Mercedes upon arrival, a room in the best hotel in the top category, and meals. This was about 7 years ago, worth about $1,000 a day. I definitely couldn't eat that much. So I have a perfect understanding of how this world works. Gamblers have a completely different philosophy. To them, paying for an expensive room or renting cool apartments is like throwing one chip on the table. They won't even notice it. They came to relax. That's why this is a stunning project with huge potential for investors who buy apartments and residences here now.
Gönel, hello.
Hello. Thank you for coming. Please have a seat and we will begin our presentation.
You can immediately see the office is interested in us, in giving us a good presentation and welcoming us well.
And that wins you over literally from the first second. Today I will tell you about our project located on Al Marjan Island in Ras Al Khaimah. These are branded residences, Fairmont Residences by Ardee Development. First, I want to tell you about Al Marjan Island. It is an artificial archipelago. Its total area is 29 million square feet. Construction officially began here before 2013. We have 61 projects. In total, there are 4 islands. Here is the first island, the second, the third, and the fourth. The fourth island is designated for the Wynn Resort, where we will have a hotel and a casino. In total, on Marjan Island, we will have 15,000 hotel rooms, 12,000 residences, 600 units for short-term rentals, villas and townhouses. The target for Ras Al Khaimah Marjan Island is to attract about 4 to 6 million visitors per year. Within Wynn itself, we will have 1,500 hotel rooms, 22 private villas, 22 restaurants, and 15,000 square meters of commercial space. The total gaming area of the Wynn Resort will be 2,200,000 square feet. We are the master developer on Marjan Island. These 2 huge plots will have a total area of 2.5 million square feet. We will have 2 high-rise towers on Marjan. These 2 towers will also be ours. Wynn Resort is the casino, and the height of Wynn Resort is approximately 70 floors. Our 2 towers, one is a residential tower and the second one is for a hotel. There will be roughly 69 to 65 floors. Speaking of distance, it is literally 15 minutes from Ras Al Khaimah Airport. If we are talking about Dubai Airport located over here, it takes about 45 minutes to get there.
I would certainly love to work in an office like this.
I have never liked the whole office thing at all. Basically, I don't want to work in an office. But looking at how they look and hearing how they talk, taking in the atmosphere they exist in, for some reason, I don't know, I just wanted to immerse myself in their atmosphere. The entire center of the project, this part and the prime coastline, belong to us. We will have retail here, including cafes, restaurants, a small shopping mall, hotels, and also residences. Currently, we have only announced this part with the branded residences from Fairmont. In the center, we will have 2 high-rise buildings, a hotel and a residential building. Here we'll have fountains, and there will be a separate pedestrian bridge connecting the center and the coastline. I also want to know that the coastline is private and exclusive. Accordingly, other residences, so to speak, do not have the right to visit our beach. It will be exclusively for Ardee Development and only for the residents of our complex. Additionally, we have mansions on both sides. They are quite large, categorized as VVIP and of a very high standard. The starting price is 150 million dirhams. That's the minimum. And that section is completely sold out. This is the Fairmount residence, a branded residence by Fairmount. In total, we have 4 buildings. All buildings are interconnected by bridges located here and here, with a pool on the roof, which serves as the main feature of the building. Some 3-bedroom apartments have their own rooftop pools located here. And some apartments will have pools located in this part of the building. Regarding the interior design, we use natural materials. Natural granite, marble, parquet floors, and wallpaper in our apartments. They will come semi-furnished, with kitchen appliances and kitchen furniture included, but no soft furniture. As for the brand, it will be an ultra-luxury brand on the level of Miele, a very well-known German brand. We have a pool for adults, a pool for kids, a playground, a separate relaxation area, and a yoga zone. Also inside, we have a cinema, a cigar lounge, an electric vehicle charging station, and a separate kids club. All of this is available both indoors and outdoors. Out of the 246 apartments launched in June 2025, we have about 30 apartments left for sale. The project is selling out very quickly. The townhouses are sold out, the villas are sold out. There are about 30 apartments left in these 2 buildings. In our residence, every building has a sea view. This is about the approach to the client. Every client who arrives in their apartment will feel like a special guest. This is how a branded residence differs from a standard one. Doors will be opened for them, their car will be valeted, they will be escorted and greeted inside. Our company founder, Romeo Abdo, is originally from Lebanon, but he moved to Belarus in 1994 and founded a construction company there. Speaking of projects we built in Belarus, there is a Galileo Mall, one of the largest malls, Silver Tower Business Center, various residential buildings, and separate communities. We have a huge real estate portfolio based in Belarus. Ras Al Khaimah is currently an ideal place with huge potential for flipping apartments during the construction stage.
Well, we're moving on. We have a deal.
I'm happy for him, of course, and it makes me trust the developer.
What about a tip?
Why didn't Valentin take us to Dubai Mall? I feel like something like that might happen eventually.
Congratulations!
Thank you very much.
Valentin, we congratulate you from the bottom of our hearts. Today you did something important. You signed the contract to buy a villa. We can't let this go without a drink.
Let's celebrate this.
Hooray! Hooray!
So what about Alicia's leg? One could listen to someone talk about their health forever, but we decided to save you some time. I slightly miscalculated my strength. I hit my pinky toe against a nightstand. I sit on the bed and see that my pinky is looking the other direction. After all these adventures, my foot swells up. I see this big swelling. It's yellow, blue, some weird color. I call a taxi. The doctors just examine it, feel my foot, ask if it hurts or not, how I'm feeling. And their first verdict is that I don't have a fracture, that it's just a bruise. Then the doctor comes back and says, actually, it's broken. I'm like, well, that's that. Okay. The doctor assures me there's no displacement in the bone, that it will heal, it's fine, it happens. They put on a standard bandage by taping 2 fingers together. My appointment with the orthopedist is a day later. He told me, I looked at your x-rays and you have a displacement. Everything went fine. Overall, it didn't hurt much. I think I just have a high pain threshold. I just sat through it. It was unpleasant, but nothing critical. Healing will be fast, surprisingly, only 2 weeks. He applies a dressing, fixing 2 toes together, the pinky and the one next to it. He tells me, look, you shouldn't bend your foot at all. It should stay in a rested position. Everyone is beautiful, we just stand out a bit because we're maybe too noisy. Perhaps. And I'm ready. I'm ready to pay 100 dirhams because I believe something is up with us. After all, I'm also a healer on the side.